Hey, we closing out. Hey, turn that volume down. We closing out. Listen to me, y'all. We closing out January with a bang,
What a bang!
with a motherfucking bang. And I know. Hey, from the energy, it's gonna be fucking crazy tonight. We got straight from Miami, Florida.
No, Myrtle Beach, South
Oh shit!
Carolina.
Oh shit! My bad. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I know about
Yeah,
Myrtle Beach. I love Myrtle Beach. Thank you.
yeah,
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Cherry pop. Now
yeah.
we're gonna really get into it.
Let's
So
get into
I don't
it.
know why. So you lived in Florida a little bit, right?
No, not at
Never.
all.
Okay,
Never.
okay. God damn. Hold
Everybody.
on.
Okay, so let me just go ahead and clarify. So my team, my management team, is out of Miami Dade.
Okay, hold on. Let's start this shit all over.
Yeah,
Cx1DJs, we do things different podcasts, straight from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Cherry
yeah,
pop. Well,
yeah.
let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. Now, so cherry pop. Where you get that name from, baby?
So Cherry Pop was like a well, Cherry. Honestly, my government name is Cherish. So people in high school used to call me Cherry.
Hmm.
And out of high school, I began a lingerie line and eyelash line, and I named it Cherry Pop,
Wow.
Cherry Pop Lingerie. And so, from my LLC, starting my business, I just took my name and I said, you know what? I'm taking this as my stage name. It's my business name, and we gonna brand it like so. So it originally started with a high school nickname of Cherry, and I put pop on the end, and that's where we at.
So you be popping your shit, basically.
I do.
All
I'm
right.
humble about it.
Hey, what? Hey, cherry pop. You so I ain't trying to. You sexy. I gotta give you that.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank
yeah,
you,
I,
thank
I
you,
gotta
thank
I
you,
gotta start off saying you sexy.
thank you, thank you, thank
Now,
you.
I gotta give you props on that. Your makeup is good. You everything. You popping. You
You know
popping.
what's crazy? I did my makeup tonight, and I never do my makeup. I always get my makeup professionally done.
It
But
look
this
good.
is a little 1-2 by me.
Yeah, it look
So,
good. It look good. So you from South Carolina, Myrtle Beach.
mhm.
Now I've been out there a couple of times. I had a couple of things going on out there. Let everybody know
What
about
you
the
had
lifestyle.
going on out there?
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. So that lifestyle, everybody used to seeing like the bike rally and all that. Let everybody know
Mhm.
the real lifestyle of Myrtle Beach.
So I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, we got the bike rally, but Myrtle Beach, South Carolina is a predominantly Caucasian area.
Yep.
It is well known for it being a tourist attraction. We get a lot more spring breakers, golfers, men that want to come to the strip club type
Yep.
situation, people who want to settle down, who just kind of want to live on the Grand Strand on the water, and it's just like a little town, but it's like a little turnt town.
Yep.
Bike week honestly is not the same. I grew up.
Yep. It really ain't.
I grew up during bike week. I know bike week for real. Bike week was like kind of like a mini Freaknik.
Yeah.
It's not that anymore. It's
Nah.
got really strict. Um, it's gotten to the point where who really wants to go? But
Exactly. It got
yeah,
dangerous too. Back in the day, it
yeah,
used to be fun.
and it definitely got a little dangerous. So
I was out there. I was DJing with me, DJ Lord, and a couple other people from Columbia, South Carolina. And we was doing an event out there. People start shooting outside the House of Blues. I said, "Well, it's a rap. If you shooting
yeah,
outside the House of
yeah.
Blues, it's a rap."
They trigger happy. I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, when it comes to the black community, they trigger happy. I don't know why, because we around all the Caucasian people, you would think that we calm.
Yeah. And then, yeah. So
We
so
ain't calm.
so coming from how long you left how long you left South Carolina?
I have been in Georgia for a total of 4 years.
So fresh out of Myrtle Beach.
Fresh out of here. Fresh out of there. Yeah.
All right. So what made you want to transition from Myrtle Beach to Atlanta?
opportunities as far as music. Um, I wanted to give my kids a real a real view on what life really is. And what I
Okay.
mean by that is because we came from Myrtle Beach, we are somewhat spoon fed. We are somewhat catered to a little bit more. So I wanted them to know like this shit ain't what life really is. I mean, there's people out here who live under bridges. There's people out here who bumming for cigarettes all day. But then there's people out here who are black and are a part of the black excellence and they, wearing their suit and ties. And so I brought them to Atlanta. One, for the culture. Two, for them to know that there is something bigger than Myrtle Beach.
Exactly.
Um, and I wanted them to choose their path because in Myrtle Beach, it's kind of easy to kind of get stuck in the same how can I say it? Like I put it this way, if you don't have a degree and you're not like an attorney or a judge, you're going to end up doing the same thing. The black boys are going to be in the little hood areas trying to sell drugs.
Okay.
Um, the black girls are either going to be strippers or if they took school serious, they'll become a doctor or work in a doctor's office or do hospitality because, that's what we're big on. We have a lot of resorts,
Yes.
but it's not, it's like a group of shit that you can do basically.
Exactly.
And either you're going to do this or you're not. And so I just wanted them to have options. Really, I wanted them to see there's a black mayor. I wanted them to see there's black Congress. I wanted them to see that. But I also wanted them to see that there's J's out this motherfucker.
It is.
Like,
Yeah.
like
It is.
we have that in Myrtle Beach. Don't get me wrong. You'll see some J's, you'll see some homeless, but it's not as
Uh, uh,
in
I.
your face
It's in your
as it
face out
is
here,
here.
especially by the Greyhound bus station, by Magic
Right.
City. It's off the damn
Right.
train down
So
there. It could be kind of sad when you see some of that stuff, but it's really what you want to do with your life. Yeah.
right.
So Cherry Pop, how old was you, and what made you want to get into music? What made you want to be a rapper?
So I have been doing music pretty much all of my life. Like I tell everybody, my parents were pastors. So my father was a pastor, my mom was an evangelist. I was on every darn choir from kids choir up until, teenage years. I was also the president of my gospel choir in high school. Um, but I was always surrounded by music. It was just gospel music. I actually began writing raps at the age of 12. I was sneaking, writing all these curse words that I couldn't say. And
Yeah,
so it started like that. And I got introduced to a young lady whose father was a DJ at the time. We became really close friends. And she actually introduced me to putting my poetry on beats. And that's what turned it into rap.
that's awesome. If y'all just check it in, man, we got beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Cherry Pop on here with the CX1 DJs. We do these
Right.
different podcasts. Shout out to DJ Money checking in. Shout out to the president of CX1 DJs, DJ Money checking in, and shout out the vice president TCAP Carolina, everything from Raleigh, Durham, the Durham, Carolina area. Said TCAP is the vice president, and he do
Hit
live
the
in North
blunt, hit the
Carolina.
blunt. All right, I'm done. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, no problem. And shout out to everybody and Cherry Pop. You can also read the comments in case any of your people come in there. You can, shout them out and shout out everybody that's checking in. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe to the the YouTube, and we're gonna get back into this beautiful interview. So, being your parents was into church,
Mhm.
do they support what you're doing now and the kind of music you're doing now? Honestly,
So it's funny. Yeah, they kind of do. Well, my father passed away January 3rd of last year.
okay.
But in the mix of his passing, I became his caregiver. So the
Oh,
last 2 years of his life, he was with me. And he finally gave me like the okay to do it. He tried to persuade me to do gospel rap, but I was just like, no, that's
hey,
not me.
Cherry Pop, I'm gonna tell you something. I was DJing. This is a true story. I've been DJing 35 years, so I'm gonna drop a jewel to you. The gospel shit, which I'm quite sure I could tell you educated. The gospel
Mhm,
shit is worse than it is. You might as well do this. I DJ for Kirk Franklin and Mary Mary when they had that tour back in. I'm gonna tell you what year it was 2009. That was the
mhm.
worst experience I ever did, and I did a lot of tours.
Wow.
Dealing with them church folks was crazy, and I ain't trying to knock none of my church folks, but the mentality of I like, damn, I'm out to DJ for goddamn 50 cent.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
gangster. It was gangster. Man, and
I tell people all the time, God is in you.
yes,
Okay. So I don't gotta go to church. I've been churched out all my life. Okay. I remember we used to go to church the entire week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday,
man,
Saturday, Sunday. We was in
that's
church.
crazy.
We would miss school because we done been at revival all night till 3 in the morning. So I don't, again, I never knocked my parents for my upbringing because
Yeah,
they instilled a lot in me.
yeah.
But can you pay me to go to church today? Probably
No,
not.
hell no.
Because
I ain't going either.
I've been through it. I've seen a lot, you know. And I kind of form my own opinion about it. And
Yes.
I, like I say, I know who God is. I know
Yep.
that God is my savior and God lives within me. I have been taught enough word to probably preach myself. So,
Exactly.
yeah.
And I interviewed another person, and she was into the church as well. And honestly, that environment do not help. Don't you got to make your own path. That shit don't help.
Hmm.
You have to have, like you said, and like she said, you gotta have your own relationship with God. That shit could fuck you up when you
It
in that.
can.
It can really can. And I'm here to
And
tell you,
it's
Pop.
because, can I tell you why so many people get mind boggled and things misconstrued in the churches? Because, okay, you read it from the King James version. First of all, ain't not near one of you niggas been alive when that Bible was created. Let's start there. So you go into reading things, and some people read to understand, and some people read just to read. But sometimes people form their own understanding, and it may not be what you reading. You get what I'm saying? So
Exactly. Yep.
somebody might be reading something, they be like, oh, that mean that God said we ain't supposed to eat um chicken today. But that's not what that means. So people
Exactly.
sometimes misconstrue the word, and then they also make it their own. And then they try to make you uh conform to that. And it's
Exactly.
like, first of all, that ain't even what that shit said. Like, what? So,
Hey, I
yeah.
love it. I love. You true. You true. You everything you saying is true. Now, so I'm against that. I'm against a person in the church always try to judge another person, and they got to be
Mhm,
more holy than thou. So I agree with
mhm.
you totally. Because I told when I was blessed by the work that I did. You're gonna get blessed by the work you do. It's not really about what you
Absolutely.
going inside that building. So I was blessed
Right.
to DJ for Kirk Franklin and Mary Murray on a tour, like I said, early 2000, 2010, 9, something like that. And I traveled the world with them, and I saw how the promoter, I won't say Mary Mary and Kirk Franklin, but I would say the promoter was doing the little contest for each church. It might,
Mhm.
I think I was in Myrtle Beach too. Whatever church had the best choir win to open up for Mary Mary and Kirk Franklin. But it was already staged. They already knew who they was
Right.
giving it to. They just
Right.
charged the church $5,000. Each church had to pay $5,000 for the choir to enter. When I found that was going on, I actually pulled out of the tour. I couldn't do it.
And
I,
that's
I couldn't.
another thing I'm big on, because honestly, people ain't gonna admit it. I'm just a raw person, so I don't care. But everything that we do in life, believe it or not, whether you want to admit it or not, we in some type of a cult. So
Yeah.
whether you're in the church, whether you with the VA, whether you with the Illuminati, whether you with the Mason, whoever, everything that you call yourself being a part of, you can be a fucking what do you call it, in the sorority. It's
Guess
all
what?
fucking, all
You.
that everything boils down to we are paying a fee,
Yep.
okay, to keep this shit afloat.
Yep.
We are paying a fee. We are all one body of people that agree to one thing, and this is our belief, and this is how we move in a unit. That is what it is. It don't matter if you're in church. It don't matter if you a Freemason. It don't matter if you goddamn, like I said, with the sorority. It's all a cult. We all
Eh,
paying a fee, and we all got dues to pay and shit to do.
yeah, Cherry Pop. Hold on for a minute. I gotta drop a bomb for that shit. Cause you ain't lying about that. You
There's
only
no
on.
lies told.
Yeah,
That's
you.
why people stay away from me because they can't handle the truth. So
I
don't,
love it.
yeah.
I love it. And you ain't lying. This DJ crew shit. I own
You
Cx1DJs.
in a cult, sir?
Yeah, I sure am. And
Oh the fuck! Like
we
all this
don't we
shit is
don't
a cult.
we
Like
don't we
them,
don't like
like
them motherfuckers over there. They don't like us. Fuck them. Fuck 'em. You know how I go.
you're in a cult. We're
Now
in a
get.
gang. We with the gang. We with the mob. Let's get
Yeah,
it.
and you part of it. And guess what? I love
And
it.
I'm in there.
Yeah. So moving on. So how many songs did you do professionally in your career?
You said how many songs I did professionally?
In your career, like what? How many you got released right now?
From the start. Okay, so I have a total of 3 projects of work that
Okay.
are out now. The first 2 projects obviously was when I was coming out. I was winging shit. One is called Shining Through the Struggle. I think I
Hmm.
came out with that in 2018, I think, or
Okay.
2018 or 2019, somewhere in there. Then I have a project called Mind of an Introvert.
Okay.
And then the project that is currently out right now, The Awakening. So like I said, the first 2 projects were done before having management, before, really finding my sound. I was just pushing the music out that I had wrote. And then now, we more on a professional tailored level, got distribution behind us and some more shit. So
Hmm. Yeah. So let's get into the first
but I
project.
think I'm sorry. The question was how many songs I have out. I think
Yeah.
each album had at minimum 8 songs each album. I
Okay.
think
So we got 16. Okay. Okay.
8, 16, 20, about 24.
All right. The next question I'm gonna ask. Let's get to the first one. You said that came out. That first project came out in 2018, right?
Hmm.
All right. So being that's your, I call it debut project, debut EP, whatever. How much effort, how much blood and tears you put into that first project? Most of us put everything into the first one. So how did that go?
So I did. So my first project, I named it "Shining Through the Struggle" because I was fucking struggling.
Okay.
Okay. I was in a homeless shelter. Um, I had, well, the reason I ended up homeless is because I had got really sick. I ended up in the hospital and had to have a blood transfusion. And that blood transfusion landed me in the hospital for like 4 days. I missed work, of course. Long story short, lost my job. Boom, domino effect, lost everything. And I remember just looking at my apartment one day. I kept getting the eviction notices. I had a total of 11 eviction notices in one year. And it was literally I would get the eviction notice and then I would hurry up and pay it so I wouldn't get evicted. But then right behind it, because I still had rent coming,
Yep.
I would get another one and I would
Yep.
pay it. And I did that shit for 11 times. And I'll never forget, on the 11th time I put my right hand to God, I looked at my apartment and I said, I can't do this shit no more. And I said, I'm never going to get myself out this hole. I gotta let this shit go. And
Hmm.
I never forget just packing my kids up some clothes and going to the fucking shelter. I was like, we not going to be able to get out of this. I'm not about to do this every month, trying to figure out how I'm gonna do it. So I packed us up and I took my ass to the shelter and I got uncomfortable
Hmm.
until I could get comfortable. And at the time I was recording the project, I had my eyelash line. I had started the eyelash line to try to get me out of the eviction
Yes.
situation.
Yes,
And
sister.
I was actually selling out, but I was selling out and then I would have to pay the bills and then I couldn't replenish the
Oh
line.
man. Yeah.
So it was just like I'm selling out, I'm paying the bills, But
Yes.
then, like it was just a nonstop, just oh man, I was running in circles. And so, long story short, shining through the struggle came because I was literally grinding and shining through the struggle. I was in the shelter and I would be going to the studio during the day before the shelter closed because we had to be in at a certain time. I was doing radio interviews in the living room of the shelter when the shelter shut down and the lights went off. Like I was grinding through the struggle.
You and sister, I love that story. And what I tell a lot of these artists, because I've been like doing this a long time, you gotta have a story, and that is the real story. And from
That's
the
a real story.
from
Like the
listen,
dudes at the studio would tell you, Cherish used to come in with her box of lashes. People used to meet her at the studio to come buy lashes, just to pay for studio time. It was
and,
crazy.
and you know how God works, the God we believe in, and see where you at now. You're doing good, and
Hmm.
you doing. I tell people, hey, they ask how you doing, Butterrock. Shit, better than most. Hey, I'm here.
Right, right. I
Yeah.
tell everybody, you ask me how I'm doing, blessed and highly favored. I don't give a damn if it's $2 in my pocket.
Yep.
I'm still blessed and highly favored. I'm beyond where I was 4 or 5 years ago. So,
I'm gonna need behind the scenes. I want you to send me that project, that first project. I want
oh
all the
yeah,
projects. I want all of them.
okay.
Me and my DJs are gonna support you. All right, so you did that. What was the mixed reaction from the critics when you dropped that project, the first one?
From well, I didn't have like a real fan base at the time of doing like beginning my music. Only like the local people knew about it.
Okay.
But like I had the Coalition DJs behind me. They loved my first project. That's where I got my name, the Lady Rick Ross. They came in the studio one night I was working, and it was New Music Wednesday,
Mm-hmm.
and they came into the studio at night I was working. My engineer asked me not to leave. He was like, I don't want you to leave. I want to play your song.
That was in South Carolina? Or that was Georgia? South
Yeah, that
Carolina.
was in Myrtle Beach, South
Oh, okay.
Carolina.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's when I met DJ D Tech, DJ Smooth, DJ Paulo from the Coalition. It was so many DJs from the Coalition that came in that night. And so, long story short, Engineer Boom drops my song. Everybody's like mouth is on the floor, like, who is that? I'm in the corner, I'm quiet. I'm
Mm-hmm.
in the corner with my glasses on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get
Gotcha.
Steve Urkel vibes. But yeah, I'm in the corner with my glasses on, and I end up, speaking up like that's me. And they like, what? The
Wow.
fuck? Like you sound like the Lady Ross. And that's how it started.
Yeah, that's awesome. So moving to the next album, the next project. What's the name of that again? The next
Mind
one.
of an Introvert.
Yeah, break that down.
Mind of an Introvert is actually, I think that album is more so, it brought out some more of my kinky side, I think. Mind of an Introvert was just kind of just the thoughts that go through my head.
Okay.
So there's a song on there I know called Letter to Myself. It's a very deep song that I wrote, just basically trying to uplift myself through my hard times and just letting myself know, like, don't give up, keep pushing. You can do this, even if you got to do it by yourself, because I did not have people behind me. The people who were local, who were hot, the
Yes.
Ace Cartel, the Juice, everybody that in my city got a following. When I
Yes.
tell you would not fuck with me,
Yeah.
would not fuck with me.
That's
And my brother was a dope boy, so he knew all them dudes,
yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm.
firsthand. And
Yes.
so he would even, be like, man, why you ain't got no song with my sister? Why you ain't got, and I mean, they
Exactly.
just was not
It's
biting
the
down.
it's the hate.
And
They don't want you to pass them. And it's so sad when I tell artists when y'all everybody work together, you get it quicker than you hating on each other. And
it
you
is
know,
crazy because I didn't want to be a rapper. I tell people that all the time. I was actually really trying to write music for people. Like I had 5 notebooks full of music, and I was really just trying to give it out. Like
yes.
because I was afraid. I was very timid. I was, like I said, a behind the pen type of person.
Yeah.
So there was different female rappers in my city trying to, get, come out, and I felt like they didn't have hits. And so I literally would reach out to them, hey, I got this fire ass song. Like, if you want to perform it, let me know, I give you the song. I wasn't even asking for money at the time.
Yeah.
And people again laughing, kiki and ha ha ha, everything is a fucking game. But then I got on the mic and found out I could do it myself, and that's why we are here.
And you are dope. You are
Thank you.
all my DJs that heard your shit, they're like you are dope.
Thank you.
And I'm not gonna lie. Before I saw the pictures and when your management sent me the stuff, when I went and listened to the music, I said, yo, this is a real artist.
Thank you.
I couldn't wait to do this. I couldn't wait to hear your story. Yeah. So all right, that's the second project. So the third
Mhm.
project you're working on that we pushing now.
Mhm.
How many tracks are on this one? 8, 2 is the same.
I think I believe it's either 8 or 9. Hold on, let me think. We got Whatever is first, and then I think High, then I think Mafia Music. Yeah, so I think it's 8. I think it's 8.
All right. From listening to your story and while I'm interviewing you,
Mhm.
every project you put out have it sounds like you have a life like a life story on your journey to where you at now. So
Right.
do you like where you at now? Did you respect the journey to get to where you at now, or you wish you didn't go through none of that shit?
Um, who the fuck really wants to go through this shit? No, I'm just saying, like, who the fuck really wants to
So
go through
some
the
people say I
motions
would
of the
do it.
hard shit? You know what
I,
I'm saying?
I interviewed this
But
other artist. He said I'd do it all over
I
again.
respect it. I respect it. I respect it. And there's so much growth. Like, in my new project, I talk about a lot of money because, like, God has blessed me to run into some financial breakthroughs through,
Yes.
you know, just going through the motions. I'm definitely not the girl at the shelter no more. So I look at everything as a blessing. And now when you hear my music, like at first I think my music was kind of me, like I said, trying to um motivate myself and trying to, keep in mind, cherish you regardless of how hard it might get or who won't work with you. Just keep going, keep going, keep going. I have a DJ in my city right now. He's so popular in my city, and I hype this DJ up all the time, and this nigga always playing in my face. It's like, it's crazy to me because I break bread with him because we got to be connected.
You got to be. Yes.
We got to be connected. But I have this one DJ who's like close to the guys who are really popular who didn't want to work with me. And
Yeah.
he'll do little slick ass, weird ass shit. And shit, I had to get Papa Zo to get on him. But it's just like, it's so weird because it's like, damn, like, I actually got the team behind me now. I really got these steppers stepping. Y'all
Yep.
still want to play with me like
It,
I'm not her,
you
So
damn sure it's her. You got Papa Zone.
yeah, so
That's my nigga right there.
it gets annoying. It gets annoying because I'm big on handling
Yeah, I'm
business.
gonna explain something to you.
But
A cherry pop. I don't know how old you, but I'm 50, about to be 53. Listen to me. What I learned in this game, in this music industry, I've been in this shit a long time.
mm,
Fuck home. I hate to say it. They're gonna jump
mm,
on your on the bandwagon once you blow up. It's always gonna be from outside your city. That's gonna
right,
respect.
right,
That's gonna really respect you.
right,
Reality, they do respect you. They just don't want you to know they respect you, and they don't want you to
right,
pass. They don't want you to pass them.
right,
I hate to say it. It don't matter. They can have more than you, more fans, more money, more everything, but they can't be you. Your star is shining, and
right,
it don't matter
right,
who you could send the biggest person that work on your team to go at somebody. If it ain't genuine, I don't want it anyway.
right. And that's another thing. Like, I'm one of them people. You got to handle me right the first time. You don't handle me right the first time, ain't no doubling back with cherry pop. If we
But,
got business and,
mhm.
and you fuck up the business, or you handle me incorrectly, or you play with me any kind of way, just know that you'll never get a second chance to play with me.
This what I want you to do behind the scenes because I can tell you professional. I'm professional. I need you to tell because I know all the players in Myrtle Beach. Text
Hmm.
me. I want you to DM me who the fuck that DJ is. I guarantee you, we Cx1DJs stand for something, and all my people on here know that. So you tell me who the fuck that DJ is. I guarantee we gonna and I love Papa Zoe. That's my brother. So
Mm-hmm.
we got people on the ground out there. T Cap, he on the ground out there.
Yeah.
He run the North and South Carolina market. CX1DJ vice president. T Cap. T Cap, time in real quick. T Cap. We got some issues in Myrtle Beach. We might have to take
No.
care of. They
I'm
won't play that.
screaming. Now we got some issues.
No, 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 no. I'm fucking with you, Cherry Pop. We gonna make sure her songs get played. T Cap.
Hey, nah, it's definitely getting played. It's just like I said, it's just the fact that okay, I'm big on if like I said, I'm big on business. Let's handle business.
Yeah.
If I come to you and I say, hey, me and my team are trying to work with you, we do everything we supposed to do. You know, the money's in place, everything's in place. I need to see it executed. I need, you know what I'm saying? I need you to give me the same energy you giving these other artists. And it was a thing of I paid you all this money and I ain't got no flyer out yet. I ain't got and I Papa Zoe had to go straighten shit out.
Yeah,
So I don't
especially when you drop some money. Hey, there go T Cap. Read that what he got down there. Look, read that.
you already know, say less. Period.
They running that shit down there. So
Yeah.
check this out. When you pay this, and I want everybody here, to every artist, including you, Cherry
Hmm.
Pop. When you pay
Hmm.
your fucking money, I don't give a fuck you like me or not. The job got to be done.
And I'm big on that. I'm big on
When
that.
we
Like
break
I'm big on that.
when we
Cause
break
I'm one
bread,
of them girls. I'm not okay. So I never sit here and say, oh, I ain't looking for nobody to do nothing for me because that's a fucking lie.
yeah,
Okay, so if I come right now, boom, I might come to you and I say, all right, boom, here go a bag of money. Here go 100K. I got 100K right here.
hmm
And we gonna make something happen with this 100K. And we come to an agreement. I
yeah,
expect you to do all the things that you say you're gonna do with that 100K because I'm not a female coming out here to sell you no pussy.
nope,
I'm a female that's coming out here with her own bag trying to get her business handled.
exactly,
And if we're on one accord, you know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, I need the business handle. I don't give a
exactly.
damn if I love you. Let me tell you something. It's a lot of people that I love. But if it came to my business and my children and somebody I love, like, but you ain't my child and it's not my business,
Yeah,
you out the way.
exactly. You're right about that, Cherry Pop. I agree with that. All right, so we gonna and one thing about us, we keep our word out here. In these streets, I tell the people you only got your word. And
Mhm.
yeah, I'm gonna need the you something to clean and dirty of that single. So you have the new project. You got all the songs already mixed and mastered.
Oh, of course.
Okay, I'm gonna hit your manager up. I'm gonna need that DJ press kit for that whole album so we can service it. We're gonna service it. Hey DJ Money, I'm gonna make sure you get the single tonight. We can't service it until once the interview over, and then I'm gonna service her single that they sent me. Yeah, so
Am I allowed to smoke on here for real? Because
yeah,
I
you can
just was okay.
you
I
can
was just
smoke. Yeah, you can.
yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Cherry Pop, you can smoke. You can curse. You can do it. It's uncut over here.
Okay. I was just asking.
Now, let's get. Then we're gonna get a little personal.
Okay, let's do it.
What female rapper right now that you and I want you I can tell you honest that got
I
that
am.
I know you're not one thing about anybody heard you from the beginning of this interview. No, you're not no hater. What person
Mm-mm.
you think is in the game right now that shouldn't be there? Female rapper, honestly.
That shouldn't be
Should
there.
they ass shouldn't be there, but they're there. Come on, Cherry Pop, let's get it.
Ooh, that's dirty. I don't know if I can answer that.
We'll pass that question.
Yeah, let's pass that question.
Any question
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna answer the question, but I'm only answering it not in the sense of they don't need to be there, but because of their actions.
okay, all right,
I'm not gonna say the talent. The talent's there because I'm gonna say this: women are on fucking fire.
yeah,
That's
they
what
are.
I'm gonna say right now.
Yeah,
It's not too many female rappers who in the game, like legitimately in the game, that should not be there. I feel like everybody is in their rightful place. Now, I will say this: I've always loved Nicki Minaj.
okay, I
I
love her.
don't like Nicki Minaj no more, and it's because of the bully shit. Okay,
Oh, okay,
and it's just to the point where at some point somebody got to shut the shit down. Okay, and at some point you got to learn, even if you're a queen on your throne, certain things you ain't got to say, certain things you don't have to do. And I'm big on, if you call yourself a queen or a mother, or you run something over, a group of women, you're supposed to bring people in with love. You're
Exactly.
supposed to bring people in and share the knowledge that you have. And you know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. It's not about coming in and trying to bully everybody. And that is what makes it ugly. And to me, that's what makes me feel like it's time to drop her out the game.
I think Nikki kind of be honestly from me talking to Universal. I think she's at the game though. I think she's just
Yeah,
more.
I think it's time for her to
It's,
just.
did you see the shit with her and Trump? Did you see that? Did you?
It's too much when like I said, it's all about unity, and you
Yep.
don't have to. I'm big on, you don't gotta fucking like me, right?
Exactly.
But you're going to show me respect.
Exactly.
You don't have to like my music. You don't have to like the way I talk. You don't have to like the way I walk, but you're going to respect me, because I'll never come in a room and disrespect you. You get what I'm saying? But to me, Nikki is at the point where she's just being mad disrespectful. Like,
Yeah,
what are you doing?
I totally
What are you
agree.
doing?
I totally agree.
So yeah.
And that's what I asked this question to every female rapper, and most of them answer it, and some of them don't. They pass it, but that's a good answer.
I was about to pass
But
it,
that
but you know
no,
what? The
nobody
truth,
gonna. Hey, nobody
sometimes
gonna.
it take the truth. Tomorrow they might have me online and tell me it's a fat bitch with three chins talking shit about Nikki, but it is what it is. I'm not talking shit. I'm just being honest. And honestly, you got to know how to lead, and to lead is to lead by example and not to be out here bullying. So I don't respect that.
I'm gonna tell you something. Everybody, most of the whole internet agree with you. Honestly,
Yeah.
everybody, including Don Lemon, everybody agree with you.
Donald too. No. Donald tired of her shit too.
He tired. He said, "Sit there." He said, "Y'all, why don't y'all come get her
Send
ass?"
her back to Trinidad. No, let me. Wherever the fuck.
Yeah, that's where she from. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you
We
answer
don't
that
got
question.
time.
You answer that question pretty good. So
Yes, sir.
Atlanta, now you're in Atlanta. Let's talk about Atlanta. So you got here
Mm-hmm.
for different options and better opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Music scene. Now I
Mm-hmm.
live here. I'm here. I be on the road a lot, but I'm here now. So
Mm-hmm.
let me ask you a question. The music scene. Did you have to do a bunch of dials and open mics to get your name out here? And do you
I'm
believe in doing?
still doing open mics.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on.
Yeah.
Check this
No,
out.
I'm still.
It's a cat. Hey, listen, hold on. Cherry pop. It's a catch 22 to that shit. I'm gonna break it down to you. So,
No.
how long you been doing open mics out here?
Um, I'm gonna say, because it hasn't been consistent. Like, I ain't at every show every week, but I've been doing it. I'm gonna say off and on for the last year.
All right. So, check this shit out. So my artist, and of course I'm gonna behind the scenes, I'm gonna hook y'all two up because she's in the city as well.
Mhm.
We when I say we hit every fucking place out here, to me, when it get to a certain extent, and Cherry Pop, you're gonna agree with me. When you perform, it might be different promoters, but when you perform in the exact Magic City, it, we did everything. Ain't too much shit
Mhm.
we didn't do, including the sports bars and all that shit. When you accomplished all that, it took us about 6 years to do that though. When you
Yeah, so
accomplish all,
I'm just getting my feet wet, so I still got time. Let's go.
no. I got something to tell you. You're gonna like what I'm about to tell you. And Papa so if he's on there, he gonna like it as well. Learn from my mistakes. My mistakes is when you places that everybody keeps seeing you at, they're not gonna book you. So
I
I'm not
know.
not going everywhere no more. Cherry Pop, your music is dope. You got a dope ass team behind you. Why should I pay you to come? I'm a promoter too. Why would I pay you and you over there? You paying them to come in there? So I tell her it's a catch 22 with that. Now I know you smart.
Mhm.
So listen to me. Don't do what I did. Because when Punkenfoot got where she needed to be at, the promoters they want to pay her because we already did the shit on
For
promo.
free,
Yeah.
right? And can I say something? It's Papa Zo probably gonna he probably punching the screen right now. This is my argument when it come to everything. Like, hold up, wait a minute. Why is we doing all this free shit? Why ain't nobody paying? Like, I can we get a booking fee? Can we get something? Damn, buy a bitch some chicken wings in a bottle. Damn, like why I got to keep going in all these places for
Now,
fucking free?
now,
And then it don't even be free. Like they'll beg me to come out, right? Want me on a flyer. They ask me to come out. But then I get to the door. You want me to pay $40 at the door. I gotta pay $40 at the door. I gotta pay the
parking.
$20 parking. I gotta fucking pay for some chicken when I get in this bitch. You know my big ass thirsty. Got to buy something to drink. It's just like goddamn, like bitch, what am I doing? Why why am I paying for hair and makeup to come in this bitch and pay y'all for everything too?
Hey, Cherry Pop, and listen to this. Listen to
Damn.
this. Listen to this. I'm gonna give you a jewel. So we got tired of that shit.
I'm
Being our
tired
own,
already. Go ahead.
being our own, being our own a DJ company, and I'm also a promoter. So
Hmm.
we stopped having her go into all the fucking open mics. What we did. Now, Papa's all gonna appreciate what I'm about to tell you. You go to them, but you cipher which ones you go to. You don't go to all of them.
Hmm.
You go to the music conferences only.
Hmm.
Like if say Coalition DJs doing something, go to all that shit.
Oh, I'm
In,
definitely
in,
everywhere the
in
coalition at.
anything affiliated with a DJ crew, that's where you need to be at. The fucking moms and pops promoters. I call them moms and pop promoters. Motherfucker that got a night at the club. Hey man, come here, get a session, and bring your girl. No, fuck that. Stay away from that shit.
Yeah.
Stay away. I'm telling you, stay away from that shit.
I stay in the house. I'm telling you now, like if it's not something that is of some type of substance, I get it. Just like the Carolinas, they are begging me to come home. I have people contacting me asking me to come to North Carolina, but nobody want to pay. And I
You
keep telling them like the man's like they'll call me, "Oh, it's a free opportunity." I don't give a
nah.
damn if it's free. My gas not free. I drive a Yukon. Bitch, I just to get to you 6 to 5 hours. I need gas. Like what? Y'all just expect me to come in here, hair, makeup, and rap like a robot for free?
Let me explain something to you, Cherry Pop.
What?
This what I say to people like that. The places they wanted you to come to, the people already know who you are there. You have a fan base.
I no, not in Now I will say we haven't hit North Carolina. So I do understand that I have to go places.
You have
I'm
to do that.
aware of that.
Yeah,
I
you
have
have.
to people have to get to know me. I'm aware of that. But apparently you already know me because you reaching out to me. You done heard the buzz.
Let
You
me,
get what I'm
let me
saying?
tell you my
So
slogan. Now, Cherry Pop, you gonna agree with me? If I come to you, I understand I might have to pay something. You come to
right.
me, you gotta fucking pay me. That's
Right.
it.
And I ain't coming
Period.
to them. They coming to me.
They gotta at least pay for your travel, your gas, your whole. This what I did with Punkerfoot. When they start booking her, I said, all right, we'll do the performance for free. Pay for the hotel, pay for the travel. That's it. At least we ain't going there for fucking nothing. Pay for the gas, pay for the hotel. We got you. It's
Don't
promo.
want to do it. Don't want to do it.
You don't need to go there.
I don't. I don't. I sit at home and smoke my weed.
And,
Like,
and, and being we in the same city, I'm gonna talk to your management and we come up with a plan that's gonna make sense for you. And
right.
I'll talk to your management and we'll go from there because you got good ass management. So hey, so you ever do any events in Miami? Out there with
No, I haven't. When I went to Miami, first of all, I've only been to Miami, what, maybe twice,
Mhm.
maybe 3 times. But okay, the first time I went to Miami, Papa Zoe was not my manager yet.
Got
I
you.
was I was on the Papa Zoe show physically in person for the first time. That was my first time meeting him in person. We had, like I said, been talking online. I made him my manager shortly after doing that podcast. Couple of months later, I was in a position to make him my manager. And then I think I went to Miami again. But the last time I went to Miami, we took some photos of me. Um, and that was actually, I think, like 6 days after the passing of my father. So we were just basically, for the first time, coming together trying to create. like a plan for Cherry Pop. Um, and just getting me introduced to certain people, things of that nature. But we haven't done much.
Okay. Well, one thing about Papa Zoe, he's a good management, good guy. It's the good team you got over there. So coming to a strategy, well, this is what I tell every artist. Where my water at? Management could do certain things, but as an artist, you still got to do you as well.
Hmm.
You follow me? And then you put that two together, then boom, then everybody working together here. So, what is your goal in this music industry, Cherry Pop?
My goal is to one, we gonna build me a body. We got to get the foof off my legs. I'm trying to see my coochie by the end of this year when I look in the mirror. I don't want the foof on my legs. um so we gonna build a body. But nah,
Stop.
musically,
Hold on. I
musically.
love you. Hold on. I can't let you get. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, Cherry Pop. I like how you said that, but you sexy who you are. You know that, right?
I appreciate it, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. This the God honest truth. I don't know if my mama watching or not. I sent her the link, but my weight has been a struggle all my life. I've been a heavy girl all of my life. My father used to make me run track. I was in NJROTC. My weight has always been an issue and it won't fall off. And so I lost my first 100 pounds and I've kept it off. Probably within the last 2 years, I had lost 100 pounds. I was originally like 456. Or 436. I'm like 350 now. So
Oh,
it's always been a struggle. My mom had me spent thousands of dollars on Weight Watchers, just so much money spent, and the weight won't fall off. So at this point, we're gonna have to find somebody to cut this stomach off, and we'll see the gym after we get the stomach off. But somebody come get this shit off my lap. But
now,
I constantly tell people that they be like, Cherry Pop, why you want to lose weight, bitch? Because I want to see my coochie.
hey,
Like I don't
I
I don't know why I want to see my coochie. But anyway, so that um and then like musically, I just want to get to a point where obviously I want to be an A-list celebrity in this music game. I'm not coming in here to be like an independent artist for the rest of my life cuz the shit's expensive. So yes, I want the investors. I want the management team. I want the PR. I want the AI. I want all the bells and whistles when it come down to this music shit because initially, like I said, I started off in the mindset of I'm a writer.
yeah.
But then once I got a grip of myself and I heard my voice and I see what I can do and we already know the lyrics are there, so and the voice is there and then we got the face, so like I just really want to make sure that I want a Cardi B moment. I want to feel like Cardi, how everybody felt like she was the underdog. She wasn't gonna make it. She was ghetto. She was this. She was that. And look at her now. She's our new Nicki Minaj, nigga.
Yeah,
Like,
she really is. She really is. I'm gonna say this to you. I see everything you say, and I see that coming to pass. But like God, I tell God, put everybody in your life. Like this interview right here, supposed to happen.
hmm
And if you look at everything we did, we stayed on you. We sent you the links. We made sure you made it. We are not after this over. We're gonna still be rocking with Cherry Pop. This ain't gonna be it. And
right.
and and I actually I start using the Zippit. That shit works.
hmm
I got it. So
Oh yeah, I did. I was using it. Listen,
what
I was
happened?
losing weight. I was
Mm-hmm.
using it.
Uh-huh.
I was losing weight, but I'm gonna be honest.
It's side effects.
Right now I'm trying to get to like a financial
Okay.
situation where I know that I can afford all this stuff. That
Yeah.
Ozempic was $200 a month.
Oh, it was.
So
It was. It
yeah,
is.
it's like $200 a month. Like I don't have $200 just to keep shooting myself in the stomach. So at this point, what we're gonna do is when we get a lump sum of money, we're gonna take my big ass and put me on this table.
Mm-hmm. You want to go that route?
Damn right. The fuck? Then,
Hey,
if I can
I'm
have 3 C-sections, y'all can go ahead and get this foof off. At this point, let's do it. What are we waiting on? So yeah, that's where
hey,
I'm at with it. I'm
hey, Che,
tired, baby.
Che.
I'm tired. I tell people all the time. I spent $800. It was $800. I think 5 months in the gym, bitch. I lost 20 pounds, bitch. I don't got time.
Hey, Cherry Pop, I
I don't
love
got
you.
time.
Hey,
I'm done.
hey, we love. I love your sister, man. Shit, I can see us on the road together. Like shit, I love it.
Let's
All right,
do it.
yeah, we will. So real quickly, so we got to get out here at 9. What I want, you know, I got to, I know, you got to kick a freestyle. You can't leave
Mm.
here without that. But before we get to that part, so any videos, documentaries, anything? You got a beautiful story. I
Thank
would
you.
love to give you advice on that documentary. You that should do something. I'm trying to tell you, and your
I believe it
personality,
would.
I can't hear you. Your phone went out.
No,
I
I
can't
said
hear.
I believe it would. I believe it
Let,
would.
let me give you some pointers here real quick. I would do a documentary. I
Hmm.
will open up. I have my management, you and your management, open up a publishing account, a writer's publishing account, so you can just write for other people. Don't
Hmm.
take that off the table. Still write for other people. Do a reference track, what it's supposed to sound like, and start sending it to some of these major people. Papa So
Right.
know a lot. He know a lot of people. So you do the writing, publish it, do a reference track, what it need to sound like. Like if you say, man, I'm gonna write, Jackie O trying to come back in the game. I'm gonna write for Jackie O. Write some shit for
Hmm.
Jackie O. Write some shit for Trina.
Right.
All the people,
Right.
all the people that Papa So know, and get that shit to him, and like, hey man, and you can start selling them tracks and getting paid on the back end while you getting your body right, whatever you trying to do.
Right.
Sound good?
It sounds like a plan to me.
And that sounds like something that can
We
actually
got to put
happen.
it in play.
No, what I'm trying to say, your manager know all them damn people, so you in good hands right there.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Period.
so we want to do. I wanted you to shout out all your people because what I
Hmm.
what I what I do, I make sure you don't. None of my interviews don't leave. The people I interview don't leave none of their people out. So shout out your producer, your graphic designer, everybody that had anything to do with Cherry Pop. Give them some shout outs.
Okay, so definitely shout out Trop Da Vinci for my project. Trop did pretty. I think there's 8 songs on the album, so if I'm not mistaken, 6 out of the 8 are all Trop beats. I think 2 of them are like different producers. But shout out Trop Da Vinci for giving me great beats to work with. Shout out Papazo Management. I'm his biggest headache, and he gets on my nerves, and I love him to pieces.
I
I
believe
know
it.
he be tired of my big ass, and I don't care. I love him. Um, Shout out to man, anybody and everybody under the umbrella in a rightful place. So just everybody, whoever's a part of the team, the people that I don't personally know who work behind the scenes. Just everybody, honestly. Shout out, I gotta shout out Twan to God. So when I first moved here to Atlanta, Georgia, Twan to God is the first producer that I worked with. And Twan to God did pulling up for me because it was a I think that's Trop's beat, but I had to record it here in Atlanta. So shout out to Twan the guy. He always handles my music correctly. He knows my sound when I walk in the room. Like he has everything leveled to how it needs to sound. So definitely shout out Twan the guy. Got to give him his props. Shout out Nino. I gotta shout out Nino. Nino is a club promoter out here in Atlanta.
I know Nino.
Yeah, shout out Nino, man. He went rap star and he does so much as well under the umbrella. So I definitely want to pin some flowers on Nino, man. Shout out young Nino. And anybody out here in Atlanta who fuck with pop, pretty much. That's it.
And I want to say this
Oh,
to
the
you.
coalition. I can't
Yeah,
forget.
you can't leave
Shout
them.
out Big X. Shout
Yeah.
out Big X. Shout out Funky. Shout out DJ D Tech in the Carolinas, the whole Carolina chapter from Apollo to Smooth, everybody under the Carolina umbrella as well as the ATL umbrella with the coalition, the Fleet DJs. Man, shout out to y'all for fucking with me. That's it.
And definitely shout out to Cx1DJs just because we love you.
Definitely. I'm
Yeah,
here. What do you
yeah,
mean?
we love
Look,
you.
I'm here. What you eat?
Cherry Pop, I want to thank you
Mhm.
for coming here, but don't you ain't leaving yet. I need 20 bars from you, and I want you to
20?
you give me 30 if you got it,
Oh
and
shit.
I want you to kill that shit. You've been smoking, you
Like
ready?
freestyling? I
No,
don't
no, no, no,
freestyle.
no,
Oh,
no,
because
no,
I was
no,
about to
no,
say.
no. Give me some shit that's off of your project.
Ugh. Okay. I'll do pulling up. We'll do
Yeah,
pulling up
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's hard as fuck.
yeah. Let's
Like,
let's go, baby.
all right. This ain't no race, bitch. I'm here and I'm pulling up. 5% tint windows on my Bentley truck. Applying pressure, man. These bitches need to give it up. My whole crew got them glizzies, hold them toolies up. Wasn't checking for me, bitchin'. Now I'm on demand. Tell them bitches they can't kick it. I'm not Jackie Chan. I had them steppers out here spinning like a ceiling fan. Bitches watching and plotting, but need a different plan. It feel good at the top when you come from zero. I pull up at the spot, kinda like I'm Debo. And I don't play with no ops. I shoot them like they free throws. Whole team is on fire. They bust you like a peephole. That's all I
Man, god damn. Woo! Cx1DJs, we do things different podcasts. We're gonna thank the beautiful, beautiful Cherry Papa joining us tonight. Shout out to Papa's Old Management. Cherry Pop, go ahead and shout out your Twitter, Instagram. Everybody can follow you, Facebook, all your social media.
Yes, yeah. Make sure you definitely following all of my social medias. So my Instagram is where you're gonna see me popping my shit all the time. So that's the only cherry pop. TheOnlyCherryPop. My Facebook is listed as Cherry Pop Edmonds. Cherry Pop, all one word on Facebook. And my last name Edmonds. And then TikTok is the same, Cherry Pop Edmonds. Snapchat, I believe, is the only Cherry Pop. So yeah, everything is pretty much in unison.
Man, we want to thank you for coming to the CX1DJs. We do things different podcasts. Everybody, make sure you follow her. Make sure you like, subscribe to this channel. And we love you. God bless you. And we'll be working behind the scenes, Cherry Pop.
Period. Let's do it.
Peace.